Hey everybody, this is Shahaf. Today is May 29th and I'm here with an update. So a lot has happened in crypto since my last video and a lot has happened in COTI since my last video. Essentially, we've launched COTI's developer network and we've done so successfully. So what is a developer network? Essentially, it's kind of like a testnet, but not with the full architecture yet. But people can start deploying smart contracts using GC EVM or our version of Solidity with privacy built in. So it means that people can actually start getting a sense of what we do and start thinking on dApps, etc. So as I've mentioned, the developer network was successfully launched last week. It is the first time that we are opening the COTI network for external developers, which is pretty big. Up until now, it has been mostly enterprises and the sort of things that we've built. With this, creativity can blossom because new people can start developing. Participants of the COTI developer network now have access to our innovating offering, which is confidential transactions using gobbled circuits. And this is actually the first time that gobbled circuits are being deployed on blockchain. With it, to boost things up, we've launched the COTI ABC Growth Fund. A for ambassadors, B for builders, and C for creators. We've just announced the Builders Fund, which is focused on developers and protocols that can build around COTI. Overall, it's a $50 million worth of COTI tokens now. And it's out there, and more details will be published later on with what we plan for the Ambassador Fund and the Creators Fund. So let's share some stats from the developer network. And remember, we're just getting started. I don't expect grants to be handed out right now because people need to submit them yet. Obviously, you can't build a full dApp at this point. But for a developer network, what I'm actually aiming for is to gauge interest, see what's missing, get feedback, etc. So it's super early on. With that said, we already have about 150 new smart contracts that were built on and deployed on the developer network. And it comes from different fields and different ideas like NFT, ERC20, data management, and so on and so forth. So again, 150 new smart contracts launched. It's really nice to see, the interest. We've actually needed to increase the COTI amounts coming from the faucet due to the demand. So that's great. I'm also happy that no major bugs were found so far, which is also exciting. And we continuously update the SDK, software developer kit, based on the community inputs and what we see. I'm also happy to share that partners such as Civic and others are already evaluating their design needs with COTI V2. I'm also humbled and excited to say that more than 30 projects and companies and startups have shown interest in COTI V2, and we are actively in discussions with all of them. We now have a bigger BizDev and developer relationship team. And I also want to give a shout out to our community dev leaders that are going on and doing an excellent job and bringing in active conversations and sign-ups from the community. Okay, so overall, these are excellent numbers for the first week of the developer network, and we'll continuously grow this over time. As some of you already saw, I participated in an engaging discussion at the Crypto Town Hall hosted by Mario Nafwell, Scott Melker, and Ran Yuner, which featured industry leaders as speakers. It was around the day when it was kind of clear that the Ethereum ETF is about to launch. But our conversation focused about the performance of gobbled circuits compared to other privacy solutions and the differences between anonymity and confidentiality. Now, this is mind-blowing, but almost 200,000 listeners tuned in to this space. I think it's probably the biggest audience we've seen for anything related to COTI at this point. So with that in mind, I'll be joining this forum again, and also other spaces in the near future. So stay tuned. I'm also excited to share that we are planning to launch a monthly X Spaces to keep everybody updated on what's happening at COTI, developer updates, some new partners, and more and more. So we're going to have our own show coming soon. So we'll let you know about the dates, and hopefully you can tune in and maybe even speak. Now, what are the other things that have happened since my last update? After much speculation, the Ethereum ETF was approved. The approval is set to drive increased institutional investment and activity on the Ethereum network. And this is obviously beneficial as an Ethereum layer 2. So, anything that is good for Ethereum will be good for us as well. Another big thing that has happened is Binance Pay. Binance Pay launched a dedicated page for COTI payments. The feature streamlines the acceptance of COTI for businesses, enabling them to access the 30 million Binance Pay users with 0 gas fees. So thank you, Binance, for that. It's obviously very, very meaningful. So as you watch this video, Consensus 2024 is taking place. Joshua Maddox, our Chief of Ecosystem and Partnerships, he came to us from Provenance, is now at Consensus 2024 in Austin representing COTI. If you're there, come say hi. Joshua was also invited to participate in Who is Tracer's podcast, where he shared insights about himself and what's the plan with the COTI Builders Program, etc. We're very excited to have Joshua with us. You can listen to this on Tracer's YouTube channel. So what's coming next other than just growth in the developer network? Short term. So short term, the next important milestone is the release of the Creators Program or the Creators Fund, ABC. This is C. It's on the way. Obviously, the Builders Program is aimed to people who are more techie or developers. The Creators Program is for everybody, essentially. So even less techie users can participate, and will be able to chip in more creative ways. It can be anything from translate this to another language, to create a video about this, or just write an article about that. Anything related to COTI, we'll give a lot of examples, and you can participate and be rewarded with COTI, and obviously be part of this grand thing. So with that in mind, that has been my update. Exciting times with COTI. You can see that from the things that we launch to the engagement that it creates, and the sheer amount of developers that are coming in, to the sort of exposure that we get in the market in like the crypto town hall, to where we're heading. Creators Fund is next, so stay tuned for that, and follow us on our channel. Thank you for watching this, and stay COTI.